Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to use my free effects pack, which replicate some effects that you might see in Sapphire, Continuum, such as S-rays or glint. In my last tutorial, I showed you how to make this cool saber effect, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use my free presets that I put together to use S-rays or duotone. And all of these are completely within After Effects, so you don't need any plugins. So yeah, here, I'll show you how to do it right now. So go to the first frame of the kill. You can go forward and backward using Control and the arrow keys, or page up and page down. You can see that I am on the first frame of the kill because it has popped up in the kill feed. Alright, so just go to Animation, Apply Animation Preset, and then choose whatever effect you want. So I'm going to use Light Rays. And as you can see in the title, it'll tell you what you apply it to and what the blending mode should be set to. So light ray, adjustment layer, and screen. So just apply it, and again, it looks terrible, so make sure it's on the screen. Add will also work, and it will make it a little bit more glowy. I personally just prefer to put it on the screen. Alright, before I explain how you can customize this, I'm going to briefly go over how it works. So when I set my blend mode to normal, you can see it is just isolating everything. So here, if I turn off all the effects, you can see that with the first tint, we're just changing it to black and white. Then we're using a levels effect to crunch the black and white values, so it's either really dark or very white. And then we're using an exposure effect to blow out the already bright parts. And then the light burst effect pretty much smears everything outward. Then we can use brightness and contrast to change it, and then tint is the last thing, so you just tint all the white things to whatever color you want. And then if we set it to screen or add, it just gets rid of all the black values, so everything is just been kind of smudged outward, and as you can see, it will only affect the light parts. This works very similar to S-rays. It's a little bit more controls, but it should be pretty easy to use. So if you want to change the center, you just change the center of the light burst, and as you can see, it works really well. If you drag it too far out, it will start to like change the edges, which is not the best. So just make sure that it's like within the comp, but you can have the light burst going down, up, sideways. I think that looks pretty cool. You can change the color by just changing this slider here. You can change brightness with the brightness and contrast node, and then I do not recommend that you mess with exposure levels or tint, because that could change which parts are exposed and which aren't, which could just like invert your edge rays or limit the range. But if you do want to mess around with it, you can try increasing the sensitivity in this little levels effect, and as you can see, it works fairly well, but don't mess around with it too much. The second preset I'm gonna talk about is the glint one. This is not really finished, so it's a little bit strange still, but it works similarly. Just again, make sure your blending mode is on add. You can change the sensitivity with the levels effect, and you can also change the color with tint. So as you can see here, you can make it red. Another preset that I've created is a camera shake preset. Just make sure that when you're applying this, you go to the frame before the kill. Now you can choose up and down or left and right. Oh, also make sure that your blending mode is on normal again. You can even layer these, so just apply rotation as well, and make sure that you get rid of the second instance of motion tile, because it will just lag out your computer. But now look, it shakes and goes up and down. Alright, well, I hope this was helpful to you in some way. The presets are really helpful, and I think easy to apply. If you need any help with them, you can always join my Discord. And if you're curious about how they work, I might make another tutorial covering how you can create your own presets and make these effects all by yourself. I've been working on some other effects that I think will be rather helpful, and I hope they make some cool montages with this.